Yesterday, I gave my 10 greatest accomplishments that Trump did in his first term. So today, let me talk about, from my bias, my perspective, what would be his 10 greatest accomplishments in his next term. Now, for me, number one is government spending. I know it's not sexy, but listen, he needs to realize that it's out of control. It's the biggest bubble we've ever had economically. And maybe we're fine, I don't know. But ultimately, much of that spending comes out of our pockets. Number two, he needs to continue to work on the swamp. Not near enough has been done. And by the way, I don't even like the term the swamp, for the Washington, D.C. bureaucratic elitist system. To me, it should be called the beast. You know what? I can walk around a swamp. It's no threat to me. But the beast? Holy smokes. That's Halloween, man. It can come and devour me where I'm at. I would suggest firing 20, 30 of the top officials, the top lifetime bureaucrats in every single department. Start there. And listen, there's thousands of employees, so they will be fine. But it would send a message, and it would reverberate through the walls of the swamp like nothing you could imagine. Number three, illegal immigration. The wall, I don't care. Robot dogs, I don't care. Stop it. You've got to focus on that. Number four, China. We've just had our faces in the ground way too long on this. They are manipulating their economy as a communist country can, and manipulating our economy even. They're building up their military like crazy. We're not even noticing that, and that is for our benefit, by the way. Number five, just continue the tax cuts and deregulation. Nothing helps our economy as much as that. And number six, when the seats become available, continue to appoint constitutionalist judges. That will save our country and our Constitution more than anything else. Number seven, kind of a new one. We need to reduce the federal footprint, or square footage, you could say, throughout the country. Listen, do you realize that there are 361,000 federal buildings in the country? Compared to schools, there are only 100,000 public schools. Think about your community, how many schools you see all over the place. About a fourth as many as federal buildings. Why? Sell these things. Free up some money that way, as well as land, too. Number eight, eliminate entirely the Department of Education. I say this often. Over $70 billion budget. They don't educate a single child. They don't maintain a single public education building. If you just took that money, you could give every public school teacher in America a $10,000 raise and give every school $300,000 each. Imagine how you could improve education that way. Number nine, reduce healthcare and drug prices, not by giving the government healthcare, but by deregulating, redoing some of those patent laws, doing what you can to bring about competition, which will bring prices down. The goal is not to let government control your healthcare. It's that you can purchase your own healthcare. And lastly, finish up bringing the troops home. I mean, from the Middle East, Afghanistan, Germany, South Korea, Japan. At the speed we can get troops or equipment to any area in the world, there's no need for them to live forever overseas. If he does all of this, he may be one of the greatest presidents ever.